Guys, deluded. I'm back again. Now I was with a couple friends and they were saying we were talking, just making up false scenarios about Chelsea, Arsenal, etc. The clubs that we all support. And one of them asked me, "What price are you willing to pay as an Arsenal fan to win the Champions League? Would you take 10 plus years of possibly just coming tenth, literally, and just stagnating as a club, if it meant winning champs next season in a makeshift scenario world?" I would, people. Honestly, I would. If it meant winning Champions League next year, I'll take the next 10 years, just finishing 10th or ninth or seventh or sixth, like we always have. I will take it. Honestly, people. Honestly, I might sound crazy. People might say, "Oh, but we're going backwards as a club. How are we gonna be competing?" What competing have you seen Arsenal do in the last however many years since we moved to the Emirates? Yeah, you can say we finished second and third, and we put the pressure on like our neighbours down the lane. The only thing they can do better than us, Spurs fans, I got you. But what is that? Like, what is that? Like, are you telling me since from '06 to now you wouldn't have taken a Champions League medal if it never meant what we had? Obviously, it's a makeshift scenario, and you could say if that happened, that would mean us going backwards as a club. Either way, because Champions League was vital, selling on players, the money, etc. But I would honestly do this if it meant winning Champions League, purely because you guys know I love the World Cup. But for me, Champions League, if I'm a player, I'm dying to win that. I'm really dying to win that. There's something about the way the trophy looks, the way people hold it, the ears on the trophy, the inside of the trophy, the way the cameras and stuff make the trophy shine. It's just an illustrious trophy, man. Like, I would really love to. I mean, I'd give a lot for Arsenal even to have a run in the Champions League like in 2006, because that was actually, obviously, the league titles and the FA Cup is all great, but that was one of my happiest moments as an Arsenal fan. Obviously, it ended in tragedy, but I do believe that could have been made into a series about what it means to be a football fan and feeling different emotions. For me, the reason I love that run is because many people doubted Arsenal. We actually kept clean sheets. We actually shut out some of the best teams in Europe with a makeshift defence like a Boué at left back. Consistency. Ultimately, it's a run to the final, and it was just being able to believe in a team, knowing that they're going to match your levels of support with consistent levels. That would be good. Obviously, I want to revenge '06 as well, even though we won it in 2006. I'm deleting it and making my own reality, people, because that goal was offside. If that was on Football Manager, I would have saved the game before that and logged off and logged back on. But yeah, man, I would do a lot for Champions League. You guys know I love progressive football. I love bringing young players through your academy. I like signing unproven talents. I like giving people time to prove themselves at a club. All of these principles, every footballing principle I have, I'm willing to throw it away if it meant winning the Champions League. There's not much I wouldn't do for Champions League. No funny boy thing, none of them big things if you're gonna invent some nonsense in your head. But there's not much I wouldn't do for a run similar to 2006 in that run to the final, let alone winning it. So I would, if it meant Champions League, I would take probably even 20 years just coming 10th, to be honest with you. Coming sixth, I would actually take top six for 10 plus years if it meant we could win champs next year, to be honest with you. Because at this rate, I've gone through secondary school. I ain't seen Arsenal win significant stuff. I've seen us get licked up 8-2. Do you know what? The 8-2 ain't even bad, you know. Do you know what the worst defeat actually is as an Arsenal fan? When we lost in the Carling Cup 5-1 to Spurs, all the Spurs fans in my school came on some crud. Got to the point there was nothing we could say. We were just on a fighting thing. Like, if you weren't gang and you weren't 30, then it's just a fighting thing if you act smart and you were wearing Spurs scarves. Because, I mean, there's not much you could do in it. Spurs had our number that day. We lost 5-1. Our players started fighting each other. That was a stressful day. In fact, Birmingham as well. Man, Arsenal have stressed me, man. Arsenal have stressed me, man. You lot have done me so dirty, but I love you guys. Guys, deluded, man. Let me get out you guys' hair. I'm out.